Welcome everybody. A little slow flow here with Craig this morning. We're going to sit Sukhasana, cross leg, easy seated. Nice deep inhale, hands at heart center. Exhale, push the air out through your mouth. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, let your left arm fall to the left side and reach across with the right. Inhale, back up to center, over to the other side. You can even come down on that elbow. Come back up to center, take your right hand to your left knee, left hand comes behind you, turn and twist. Untwist, other side. And come back to center. Hand on each knee, upper body moves around in a circle, little hip circles. Just moving and loosening up. You can let your head roll, stay loose, reverse direction anytime you like. Big circles, small circles, any circles you want circles. Inhale, arms overhead. Interlace your fingertips, push palms up toward the ceiling. Bring your elbows back beside your ears, and then let your hands fall forward. Flip your palms so fingers are pointing forward. Push your hands away, let your chin fall in towards your chest. Chin comes up, release those fingers, and come onto all fours. Hands under shoulders and knees are under hips. Letting my body weight shift forward. I'm putting a little bit of weight out on my fingers. Stretching those wrists, hands, fingers. Toes press down into the floor, and I'm shifting weight back onto my heels. Stretching through all of my toes. You can move feet around, bring them closer together or further apart. Trying to get all of those toes down into the floor. And then the hips come up toward the ceiling, downward dog, and just walk that out. Bend one knee, straighten the other leg. Using that same walking motion, we're just going to come to the front of our mat. And halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Coming up to stand, take arms overhead. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step your right foot back. Bring the heel down to the floor. Toes are pointing off to the right. Hands come forward and up. Warrior one. Hands are reaching toward the ceiling. Shoulders down away from your ears. Front knee is bent. My hips are turning to go towards the front of the wall that I'm facing. Upper body turns and pivots to the right as my arms drop forward and back. Warrior two. I'm reaching forward, flipping that front palm, sweeping it back. As I lean back into reverse warrior, I like to bring my hand behind my back so that I don't press on that back knee. Come back to warrior two. Warrior one. Hands come forward and the leg goes back. I'm going to lower down, elbows staying nice and close into cobra. Push back to down dog. And move forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Coming up to stand, take arms overhead. Exhale, fold. And halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Left foot steps back and the heel goes down. Hands come forward and up. I'm pushing into the blade of my back foot. Hips are turning towards the wall I'm facing. Fingers are engaged, but shoulders are down away from ears. Front knees nice and soft. Upper body turns to the left as my hands drop. Warrior two. I'm feeling long in my arms, strong in my legs. Reach forward, flip that palm, sweep it back across the ceiling. Reverse warrior. Back to two. Back to one. And hands come forward. Leg goes back. Lower. Cobra. Or up dog. Back to down dog. Move forward. And halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Slowly coming up to stand. Ashtanga hop. And adjust. I'm folding forward. And halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bring my hands behind my back and interlace fingers. Straighten my elbows and lift hands off my back. Hands come back down, releasing hands down to the floor. Left hand is down in front of my face. Sweep the right hand up toward the ceiling. Switching sides. Top hand comes down. I'm going to walk my hands over to the right while I bend my right knee. And I'm going to walk over to the left. Weight shift to the left. You can continue these with hands down, or you can bring your upper body up. And hands can be in any position that you like. Skandasana. I like to do Arjuna's bow. And hands come down, straighten both legs. You're just hanging in that forward fold. Heel toeing my feet together until they're a little wider than shoulder width. And I'm setting my bottom down between my heels. Elbows inside of knees, palms pushing together so that I can bring my upper body up a little taller. Smile, everybody. Bring your left hand down to the floor, palm up. Sweep your right hand up toward the ceiling. Cowboy wager. Other side. Hands come down. I'm pushing off to come up however you need to. Easy on the knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Slowly coming up. Vrikshasana, tree pose. Right foot is rooted into the mat. Left foot can be anywhere that facilitates you working on balance. You don't have balance, you work on balance. Constant, micro adjustments, that's what balance is. You can bring the sole of your foot inside of that calf. You can bring it up inside of the thigh. Do not rest it against the knee. Don't put lateral pressure on your knee. I'm going to stay on calf. And I'm going to move a little bit in this tree pose. Kind of windy day tree. Again, micro adjustments. Bring the knee back to center and come back down. Other side. You can do the same. You can change them up. A lot of different variations of tree pose. It isn't always pretty, folks. It's okay. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale and fold. And halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bring the right knee down onto the floor, onto your mat. I'm a little bit further on the right side so I can extend my left leg. Body comes up, arms overhead. It's a modified side plank, modified Vashisthasana. I'm going to let my right arm fall to the right side as I side bend over to the right. My right hand is just resting, and I'm feeling long and strong on the left side of my body. I like to do a little core work here. Bring the right hand off the floor a little bit, hold that same posture, and then come all the way up and open to the other side into gate pose. I like to have my gaze follow my hand. Coming back up and switching sides. Taking arms overhead. And I'm just side bending to the left. Feel long and open on that right side. Little core work. And coming up into gate pose. Coming back up, and I'm going to transition onto my back. Adjusting the mat. Left leg is flat on the floor, or you can have a slight bend in that knee. Right knee comes in, wrap fingers around that knee, give it a nice hug. As I'm tacking my belly button towards my spine, each exhale, I'm hugging just a little closer. Switching sides. Do a little rock the boat here in a minute. Navasana, roll out, tuck in, back to Navasana, roll out. I'll demonstrate that here in a second. Both knees in. You can wrap elbows. We're going to start to roll forward and back. The more tucked into a ball you are, the easier it is to roll. We're going to come up into Navasana. Lots of variations of Navasana. Let's keep them simple for these. Knees bent. You can support if needed. We're going to roll back out. Then we're going to come back up into boat pose. You can have legs straight, arms up, arms out, You can play patty cake, whatever you like to do. Roll out. This is your practice. Make it you. Back up to boat. You can lower down halfway. Back up. And roll out. One more boat. Make it a big boat. Think yacht. Best damn boat you ever rocked that boat. Lower. Slowly. 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 And slowly. All the way back to resting down onto the floor. Cleansing breath. Breathe in through your nose. Fill up. Let your body use all the air. Push it all back out. Cleansing breath. Really expel the air on your exhale. Just like that, Bob's your uncle, and you've caught your breath again. We're going to go into Shavasana. Finding yourself in a comfortable spot. You can have palms up, feeling the energy in the room around you. You can have palms down if you feel like you need to be a little more grounded. You can have hands on your body if you like to feel a little more centered. Just combinations of each, whatever works for you. It's your practice. I'm slowing down my heart rate. I'm lowering my blood pressure. I'm breathing in. I'm filling up. And I'm letting it all back out. I'm going to start to breathe through my nose, in and out. I'm going to start to incorporate three-part breath, breathing in through my nose, filling my belly, filling my ribs, and then filling my chest, 3 parts. And on my exhales, I'm going to let my chest fall first, then my ribs compress, then my belly fall last. 3 parts. Breathe in through your nose, fill your belly, ribs, and chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. And just repeating that. Keep breathing that 3-part breath. Lift your head a little bit. Set it back down and release your neck. Let your head just drift. Let your eyes just drift in their socket, unfocused, nothing to look at except the back of your eyelids. Let your face be soft, muscles relaxed. Breathe in, fill up, let your body use all that air, and complete exhale. Start to move your fingers, move your toes, wrists, and ankles. Head a little bit side to side. Walk the soles of your feet back onto the floor, and then roll on to one side, cradling your head. Nice deep inhale. Breathe in, fill up, and just let the air drift out through your mouth and off of your tongue. I'm rolling up to easy seated, cross leg, Sukhasana. Hands at heart center. Take a nice deep inhale, breathe in. And exhale. Next inhale, take your arms overhead and bring your palms together. As you exhale slowly, let your thumbs fall to your forehead, thinking good thoughts. And then move your thumbs to your lips, saying good words and spreading smiles through the rest of your day. And then bringing your hands to heart center, feeling love and good intentions. Take a nice deep inhale, breathe in through your nose, and then just sigh it out through your mouth. That was good. One more. Well, my friends, I wish you all to be safe. I wish you all to be at peace. I wish you all to be well. And above all, I wish you all to be happy. Enjoy your day. Namaste.